Hello everyone, it's me, aka No Brainer. Welcome to game number 2 with my Luke Ray deck. I'm calling it game number 2 because we had 2 game number 1s. Here we go, we're up against an Unkar FN versus a Stormtrooper. So I'm going to basically just ditch my expensive cards right now and just keep my cheaper ones so that he doesn't get a chance to destroy me. Unfortunately, I did end up drawing my Eye of the Force. Oh well. This could go very scary if he manages to hit my Eye of the Force, and that's going to be awkward for me to use. We both rolled a 4. Perfect. I would like my battlefield, because it's very unlikely he's going to beat me in the speed race. However, he did just roll way better than me. So he'll probably be able to take his battlefield. I'll have to take the shields, but I will be able to put them on Luke at least. Luke with shields at least. I need to kill off that FN very, very fast or else I lose here. But my deck is very, very fast, and I do have 4-speed Holdout Blaster at the very start of the game, so that's quite nice here. Immediately start with the Salvage Stand. Alright, I'm going to start with a 4-speed Holdout Blaster. Activate Ray. Pay my 2 resources. Activate Ray. Up there. Yeah. No. Put it on the ground. There we go. Now activate Ray. If I just started lagging all of a sudden? No. Okay. That was just me being bad, apparently. Activate Ray. 1 and the +2. Take that. Do the Luke. Draw the card. Draw the thing. What was it? It was another Makashi's training. Okay, so it's very unlikely right now that I can do well here. 2 more actions, 1 more action if I do 4 to the FN right now. Alright. That's my turn, basically. And there we go. Well, I did 4 damage on the first turn. I mean, that's not terrible, I guess. Not great, but it's not terrible. I think I've just got to start discarding some of these cards and do rerolls, though, in order to avoid the Unkar taking my stuff. Oh, I just rolled another 3 melee. Ooh, that's very nice. He's going to have to deal with that. Oh, does he roll this in, get the +2, and then Unkar out? He can Unkar this. Oh, he doesn't like you. Okay. Well, I lose the 3, I guess. Well, I get the resource at least. And then I can do something quite interesting here. Salvage stand, I lose that resource. Whoops. Okay, I forgot about that. Now then, I can at least discard the Holdout Blaster for a Makashi training, and then claim the battlefield and return 4 speed to my hand to get a resource. On the one hand, this deck really likes to use its 4-speed. On the other hand, if I can get Unkar to hit the 4-speed for a 0, that's just great for me. So at this point, I'm trying to bait him into not using Unkar's ability here, effectively. Vyro Knuckles come out. All right. Unfortunately, if Vyro Knuckles end up, rolling the discard, I've got problems. They roll the 1 melee instead. I'm perfectly okay with that. But of course, he has another roll with the FN afterwards. Does he want to resolve it? Is the question. He can take the resource and then do for 2 instead if he wants, or he can Unkar it and try and go for some resources here. Alright. I am making it really difficult for him, though, with this 4-speed. By keeping this 4-speed in my hand, it makes him really not wanting to use the Unkar ability. Alright, and here comes Right Baton. Right Baton is scary. Very scary. More, as scary as Vyro Knuckles, though, really. But it is just 2 more damage, potential damage here. I don't mind end up rolling out that 7 damage with Luke this turn at all, after all. Because he's just about to do as much of that, more of that to me than I was able to do to him. And he gets shield off of it as well. But it looks like he's not going to Unkar that. He's going to take the shield. He's going to then disrupt my 1 resource again. And that's fine by me. And I am going to discard the Deflect, because the Deflect is probably going to be quite worthless here. Even though it could stop up to 2 damage with the Stormtrooper, I would rather have other cards in my hand right now. Cards like these, which is nice. So I'm going to start with the 4-speed once more. I should have gone with Swiftness 4-speed. Whoops, oh well. Then I can go for the Makashi training. Get the focus from the 4-speed there. That's not quite as good as I wanted. I will be able to my eyes the force with the Luke here. Yeah, I think I just got to roll out the Luke. Alright, another 1 cost. 2 melee, alright, well, I can do my eyes the force for 4 in total, that's not great. Well, it'd be 5 in total because of this one. That's not brilliant. Or I could my eyes the force on this to the 3, then I do 6. No, that's still not great. Oh, he's giving me a resource. Why, thank you very much. Do I take the resource from the Makashi and then go for the comlink play? That has potential. Makashi's also just really great for me to just remove FN's dice when they turn up. Let's focus Luke to the 3. Let's see what he's got. Okay. I figured he'd have something like that, but I wasn't entirely 100% certain. So I will take a 4th resource then. Not going to be able to do damage this turn. Cash Train ain't going to do much here. But do have the resources to replay it if he rolls the Disrupt, which he did. And I lose a resource. Makashi Training hits. Returns my Makashi Training to my hand. Yep. So then I replay Makashi Training for 2. Because Imperial Inspection had a thing. And then okay. I mean, it was my turn anyway, but okay. If I just claim now FN can do his shit, I'm just gonna pretend I have something. Not really a good turn 2 for me, getting everything just removed like that, but oh well. Once FN rolls, I can comlink, I guess. I don't know. If I had Swiftness, the 4 speed, I could have potentially done a lot more that turn. I'll be honest. I wouldn't overwrite the right baton right now. If I was him, I'd roll it out first, because the right baton's one of the best cards to just roll out. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. He gets the 2 melee and the reroll. And then another blank. Well, I can take 2 melee damage, I guess. I'm just going to claim that. I could take back the 4 speed, get a resource. I probably should have actually thinking about it, because that's just a free resource. I really should have done that. That was a mistake. He's just going to go for some damage here if he can. He gets the 1 range. Alright. He's going to do another 2 to the Luke. Luke's going to be quite low health right now. Going to overwrite for a Vironucleus. Okay. Potential extra 2 damage here. Very scary, scary. Into a discard. And I lose the close quarters assault. No, I needed the close quarters assault. That was going to be useful for me. Close quarters assault was going to be incredibly important to me to, you know, remove cards from his hand so I can FN. Well, I can swiftness out a lightsaber, lose lightsaber if I wanted to, but then I wouldn't have any resources left. I don't need resources though. So I'm gonna swiftness Luke's lightsaber. That way I can't. Luke's lightsaber cannot be Imperial inspectioned. Now I have 2 actions. I'm gonna do first action rolling out Luke, simply because. Wait, no. First action should always be rolling out Rey because of the 4 speed. I was gonna say because Luke has a chance of just dying at the end of this turn, but I'm gonna take the 4 speed special, roll out the Luke now. He's got a great chance of hitting 2 resources on this next one, but, you know, I can just go ahead and do the 5 to the FN now. Alright, FN's on 3. 3 health left. If I discard, there's a potential chance I can hit an FN thing, but I'm going to be discarding scary cards that I don't want him to be able to hit here. +1 and the 3 for resource. Of course it is. Well, if I had that +1 resource, god damn it. Oh, incoming the rocket launcher. Well, if I claimed the resource, I could have got a deflect up. Because with that rocket launcher, he was probably going to kill me, honestly. Let's be honest here. Discarding the Vibro Knife because I want the ability to potentially comlink if I'm absolutely desperate here. 2 shields and a melee. Alright, 2 shields might save Luke's life, you never know. I highly doubt it, though. No, Rocket Launcher's going to have to roll a blank out of it. I mean, the best chance for him to just kill me right now, I don't know what he's got in his hand, but it's most probably just to roll out FN and then try and kill me with it. I have 0 resources right now. It's very difficult for... Okay. I was going to say, it's very, very difficult for people to do... for heroes to have to do something about this, about when you have no resources. Alright, here we go. Special. Well, I wouldn't have been able to deflect anyway, I guess. Two damage to each guy. What do you reckon the chance of him doing 1 more damage is going to be? Alright, I'm going to claim, take the 4 speed, get a resource. Wait, why did I do that before salvage stand? Whoops. So now he can salvage stand. I lose the resource, he can get 3 with the FN. This is why you need to kill FN immediately in FN Uncard decks. Because this can start to get quite ridiculous. It would be just Ray versus an Unkar and a Trooper. Especially with redeploy. Oh, double blank. But he has, you know, a focus on the Unkar, so he can always focus it out to damage to go for a kill. Which is exactly what he's going to do. Luke dies. Alright, well, it's just going to be basically a naked Ray. He never uses Unkar's ability once. Now he has a second salvage stand. Scary stuff. Why did I discard Vibro Knife? It has ambush. I needed the ambush very badly. Sometimes I think I just don't think. Alright, 4 speed. Into roll out the Ray. Alright, that's going to be 4 damage to kill off the FN if he doesn't have something to deal with it. But he probably has something to deal with it. With the Unkar FN, they do tend to have a lot of resources. There we go. Alright, let's play the comlink for... Well, no, let's discard the... Let's discard the comlink, reroll these, try and get something. The special's all I need. The special of the 3 for a 1 is what I need here. That's not easy to get. Not sure if he's going to be able to disrupt me with the salvage stand. Okay, I lose the 4 speed dice. That's going to be annoying. Alright, well, I'm going to replay the 4 speed. And then I'm going to discard the... Synchronicity. Synchronicity is good, but I don't have the dice to support that at this stage. Still get the 1 resource. The second worst side on the game, really, honestly. I've got Force Illusion if I need it, but I'm probably just going to have to... Claiming here. Oh, double blanks. Wow, okay. Force Illusion, I don't want to have to discard you, but I'm going to have to because I need this. +3 again! Oh, I'm doing no damage this turn. This is not good. This is not good at all. I can deflect that so that he's got 1 HP left. Deflect. There he has 1 HP left. And then that's my turn because I have no cards left in my hand. Imagine if I had kept that Vibro Knife instead of the comlink. Don't know why I didn't keep the Vibro Knife. I don't think I played this deck very well, obviously. Special there, but he doesn't have any melee dice for it. Gonna claim. Gonna take the 4 speed back in my hand and take a resource for free. Even though I can then get salvage standard, potentially. Alright, well, at least that one doesn't have redeploy. It's a disrupt, what do you know? Is he going to discard the last card from his hand, reroll all those? Probably. It's a 1/4 portion. Well, at least that's some removal he's lost. Still got the disrupt there. He can get rid of both my resources. Damn. And, you know, that is a focus, so he can focus into melee and then do some serious work. Doesn't have resources to do that, though. Much better for him to focus it to the 2 melee and then just resolve 3. Alright, well, I lose the 4 speed then. Guess he just did not want me having it anymore. I do still have a second one in this deck, you know. Well, he can go for 3 damage here. Oh, wait, he can focus to 5 damage. Okay, 3. That works for 3. That's how you do it, yeah. Just taking all of this damage and I wasn't able to output anything because I just did not do a blinking vibro knife. Guard here. Guard sounds like a great idea in theory, but in practice it's probably not going to be very useful. I can go hold out blaster immediately though, at least. And do the rollout. My resources. I don't roll anything! Oh my god. Well, discarding the close quarters assault to re-roll for my action. Roll the 1 range. That's what I need to kill off the FN. Let's see if that lasts. He's gonna best defense. Okay, well, discarding the synchronicity, rerolling this dice into a blank. Alright. This is the real problem. Once Luke dies, it gets incredibly difficult to actually kill people. Alright, discarding guard, rerolling for damage. Nope. Alright, discard, please. Could have gone for that 1 damage, but instead discarding to stop him getting even more out. But like, the chance of me winning this one now is incredibly low. So yeah. I don't know why I discarded that Viro Knife. Could have killed the FN and then there was a potential chance here. Oh, and I lose the Holdout Blaster anyway. Well, I was gonna potentially force Illusion over the top of it to survive, but whatever. And then he focused it to the 2 damage to the game. There we go. Damage, that's all I needed. Ah, FN. So close. The last 9 cards on the top of my deck. Viro Knife, I would not have seen play in the next set. Damn it. Ouch. Got a Swiftness Jedi Rope though. But ugh. Oh god. Well, that one didn't go so well. I discarded the cards that I needed to win. On to the next one. Alright, game number 3 with this Luke Ray deck, and I'm up against Serial Thief with a Jabba Director Krennic mill deck. That's scary, because this deck is all about being faster than most fast decks, and this is not necessarily going to be great, so maybe I want to keep the Makashi training here, maybe I want to play a little slower, go for some of these upgrades, go for some of this stuff, but of course there is most probably going to be an Imperial Inspection out, so Luke Skywalker's lightsabers actually cannot be stopped by Imperial Inspection, so I'm going to keep one of those. Try and get an Imperial, and try and get a Luke's lightsaber out very early. Okay, my results weren't the best draws in the world, but okay, here we go. Alright, let us start. I'm surprised he's using the Jabba rather than the... Alright, I got 4 to his 5. Okay. He gets to choose his battlefield. Starship Graveyard is, of course, very, very good against mills. So, oh wow, okay, huh. Electric Graveyard's great against Mill, so I'm surprised what he's doing here. That surprised me. I'm surprised he also only shows one Java dice, whereas he could have chosen one Unkar dice instead. Unkar having the ability to be much better against this sort of thing. So, alright, fine. I'm just going to start by rolling out Loop. A 3 and a 3. Well, okay, that's a pretty good start. Right here. Wow. Let's see what his removal is for that stuff. Alright, so the reason why I didn't roll out... Okay, so I will now Close Quarters Assault, remove 2, discard 2. If he had something to get rid of me, he would have got rid of it first. Okay, my kind of scum is gone. Perfect. And a Crime Lord, gone. Nice, although he can get it back with Starship Graveyard. Alright, so he's going to try and Crime Lord me this game. Good to know. So I'm surprised that he didn't have anything. He's going for Con Artist here, alright. Hold Up Blaster can now go on. He probably doesn't have Imperial Inspection. Roll out the Ray. Oh yeah, the reason why I didn't, of course, that's 2 for resource, but at least I get to do 8 here, which is absolutely insane to Java. Absolutely insane, this turn 1 damage output. You know, I should have played the Hold Out Blaster first, and then rolled out the Ray, and then if it got a melee, I could have done more with Close Quarters Assault. Oh well. I will remember that. Blank. Okay. He's got a focus there, so he can focus into the mill off the top here. Okay. Oh, I could have gone Makashi's Training instead of the Holdout Blaster. That would have been smart. Yeah, that would have been smart. Alright, so he can definitely mill from my hand here with the Direct Krennic. He can mill from my deck with the Con Artist, so I think I'm just going to claim and let him mill all this stuff out of my hand. I could have discarded to reroll first, and then claim, put it back on top of my deck, potentially, but then I'd have lost it from the Con Artist, right? Alright, you rolled the mill, so he's going to be able to mill me for all of my cards in my hand this turn, if he wishes. Or he can mill 2 from the hand, and then go for the Con Artist. Alright, milling 2 from the hand, there we go. I lost a Luke Skywalker's lightsaber, which is immune to Imperial Inspection, which is bad, but I mean, I can't say that's a bad turn when I just did so much damage turn 1. Alright, so the whole reason why I played the Holdout Blaster at the very start of that, didn't play Holdout Blaster at the start of that, is in case he had an Imperial Inspection to start with. That might be why he chose my battlefield, so that I place down an upgrade and he immediately bounces it. That was my thinking there, but clearly he didn't have that. Alright, so let's roll out the Luke once more. Just drew a Swiftness, okay. Resource and a 2 melee, little weaker this time, and he's probably got a removal. Yep. Alright. That's a shield, not even a resource. Okay. Well, I can Vibro Knife with the Ray here. Not the greatest thing in the world, though. I think I'd rather play the Luke Skywalker's lightsaber and just be immune to all of the shenanigans. By all the shenanigans, I mean to the Imperial Inspection shenanigan here. Roll out the Ray. Special into 1 melee, okay. Well, I'm going to do 3 damage this turn. At a minimum. 2 Disrupt comes into play there, potentially. Oh, he rerolls it into the 2 discard from the hand, okay. If Director Krennic... Oh, okay, he's going to do it immediately. I lose the Force Solution and the Deflect. Damn it, I was going to say if Director Krennic rolls into range damage, I could have reflected it for the damage. I can discard to reroll on the Luke if I want to, try and get something better. But I think the Luke Skywalker's lightsaber, just resolving the two unblockable right there is just good. And Luke's lightsaber is, as we've said, immune to this stuff. Okay, you get to discard my Swiftness. Left with a Vibro Knife and a Comlink. 2 good upgrades here. So I'll just throw 1 into the Jabba there. Because Luke doesn't exactly have modifier sides, and I can decide after the Krennic. Okay, so he's going to be able to mill both my cards, so I might as well just discard the Comlink now and do a reroll on this loot die. And I rolled the 3 melee. Okay, so I'll be able to kill Java this turn. He needs to resolve the Con Artist first here, otherwise it's worthless. Okay, mill the top. Lose a 4 speed. Throw the 3 into Java, even though 3 for a 1 is like a waste of 2 damage. It's better to just get him off the table right now. He's going to just straight up claim, stop me from anti-milling, which is fine. Draw 4. And because I use Luke's Lightsaber, I have 3 resources going to the next round, which is nice. Alright, so my eyes the Force is here, along with the Viro Knife. Because of Close Quarters Assault, I'm going to go straight up. Oh, it's not my turn. And of course, because he now owns the battlefield, he can Death Trooper die. That's the other thing as well. Imperial Inspection finally comes out. That's annoying for me, but I can go Vibro Knife and just try and resolve all of this stuff in the first. Roll out the Ray with my first action. Try and get a Close Quarters Assault going. Don't get a Close Quarters Assault going, which is a shame. So I will just straight up resolve the 1 melee now before the Viro Knife gets brought back into my hand with the Imperial Inspection. Oh, I lost my eyes, the Force. That's a shame. Alright, roll out the Luke now. 4 speed, okay. I have 12 cards left in my deck. Got another Electroshock something? No, another Fast Hands, okay. I'm going to focus the +3 on the lightsaber, but I think I'm going to focus the +2 on the Ray here. That only makes sense here. Let's see what he gets. Oh, a lot of blanks. Well, he can focus into something if he wants. Focus into 2 mil. It's not necessarily terrible. Okay, he's not using Fast Hands. In that case, I'll remove the last 2 cards from his hand, so that he can't reroll. Both bait and switches, ouch. Okay. Well, he can focus into the 2 discard here. I'll just go ahead and just do my 4. Yeah, okay. There we go. Liz Mikashi's training in a guard. Down just 12 left in the deck. So either I go for the 2 extra damage right now, or I claim to put myself up to 13. The claim is nice here. Prevents that Death Trooper die from existing. That's what I'll do. I'll play my 4 speed and then claim. And put the Holdout Blaster back on top of my deck, so that I have action cheats right at the start. Don't get that 2 damage from the Luke Skywalker's lightsaber in exchange. I think he might be happy with that. If I have the other my eyes the Force here, a Holdout Blaster over the Vibro Knife can work wonders here. So let's do that. Holdout Blaster over the Vibro Knife. Let's roll out Luke. Draw a card. Focus on a blank. Alright, let's spend my second action rolling out Ray. Oops. A lot of resources, some focus. I can double focus with my ally as the Force to go to 6 damage, but that's not great. With Imperial Inspection, he can bounce one of these back to my hand. Hollow full speed. Full speed has a focus on it, but it costs 0. I'm going to bring back the full speed. Okay. He's going to Fast Hands the 2 to disrupt 2 of my resources. Okay. I'm waiting for this Crime Lord to come out here. So I think I comlink to reroll this stuff, or do I just discard to reroll this stuff? I think I just discard to reroll this stuff. It's not great here, but like this is a lot of damage that I have potentially that I'm just not getting any of. Like 5 melee, it's not the best in the world, but okay, he doesn't like you removing that die. That's fine, I can... discard again, I guess. Discard the Jedi robes. Reroll these 3 dice. Not great. Probe. Hits the other My Ally is the Force. That's annoying. Alright, discarding Comlink. Oh, this is not good. Even though I'm against a mill deck, but I mean, come on. Focus again. Well, I guess I'll focus the Rey side this time. Blackmail for 3, okay. I will focus to the Rey's melee at this point, so I'm not wasting all of my dice. Alright, let's just resolve my 4. Alright, he claims prevents my milling. That's fine by me. I'll play 4 speed back. And that's my turn. Down to very few cards left. But I have both Fire Knife and Holdout Blaster, so all the action sheets in the universe to win this. Okay, he's going to immediately dug in. Alright, so first action, replace Holdout Blaster with a Holdout Blaster. Gives me 2 actions. Action 1, roll out Luke. If I get any damage at all, I can Viro Knife into the game. Alright, second action, discard Holdout Blaster for a Viro Knife. Roll out Rey. Got 2 actions, got 1 action after this. Plus 3, resolve 6 for the game. GG. Rey can use her entire just make Luke immune to all of the removal. Oh yeah. Probes hit well, but those early rolls. Aye man, Luke. Rolling that 6 damage, being hyper speed. Oh, Luke. Massive damage this game. Absolute insanity. Had 3 cards left in the deck. The overconfidence, the swiftness, and synchronicity. Like this deck uses a lot of actions to, you know, do well, but to stop a lot of this, to do a lot of, you know, action sheeting, getting all the Luke dice doing well and stuff. I didn't have to use any of that. I just dealt damage. Where's my other 4? Oh, there's my other 4 speed. Okay, wondering where that 4 speed had got to. All right, well, that was a nice and quick one. So let's go ahead for another one here. I beat the mill deck when I rolled well. Let's see how well I do without rolling well at this point. It helped for me that he kept choosing that he chose my battlefield as well. Like, if he had his battlefield, he would have been able to mill me out. It's just scary. Like, this deck is not supposed to beat mill decks, though. So, like, all it was a Luke Skywalker and Luke Skywalker's lightsaber and a Rey. All right, so let's see what I get this time. Training, Force Solution, Viro Knife, Close Quarters. Close Quarters is nice to keep. Viro Knife, maybe. Burn the other 3. All right, my eye's the Force instead. Yeah, not great. Now to wait for him to draw 3. Alright. I mean, I don't know. From my perspective here, like the Director Crank's dice are just as good as Java's dice, so I guess choose. Yes, I'm choosing Starship. Because of course I am. If he had the mills one last time, he would have done well. I don't know. Java Krennic doesn't sit well with me. I think it's Unkar robust, honestly. So let's turn 1 just roll out Luke. See if there's an Imperial Inspection potential. Focus on a 3 melee. Okay. Okay, best defense. He's going to remove both those dice in exchange for 3 damage on Krennic. I'm okay with that. Perfectly okay with that. Let's Viro Knife on the Ray now. Cost me my 2 resources, but the other option here was passing a lot. Sure, I'll mill one. Oh, he lost the electroshock. Good. Mill was successful. Imperial Inspection does indeed come out. Okay. Basically no dice left in the slightest. I'm just going to discard the comlink and reroll this to see if I can get something better. Nope. You got so many chances to roll a disrupt here to just bounce the vibro back into my hand. Okay, still with the focus side. Do I discard something else? Yeah, I'm not going to want the swiftness for the next turn, despite the fact that he's a mill deck. I mean, come on. A resource, I'll take that. And, I mean, he'll disrupt it, but I'll take it. Alright, he got a focus. He's got a lot of focus here, but only 3 dice out on the board, so he can just as a maximum, remove 2 of my dice. Remove 2 of the cards in my hand, so. Not too much damage. I'm really glad I hit that electroshock. I mean, I didn't hit the Imperial Inspection. That would have been better, but I'm glad I hit the... I mean, I'm going to claim first to get the comlink back on top of my deck. And then I'm going to lose my 2 root cards. He didn't have an all-in, so, you know. Alright, now he's going to do 2 damage to the Luke. He's going to potentially try and kill the guy. Okay. Now the real question is, does this guy run My Eyes the Force? No. I run My Eyes the Force. Does he run Ace in the Hole for the Crime Lord? Do I replace Fire Knife with Luke Skywalker's lightsaber so it can't be Imperial inspected? Good question. I think I do. So that way I'm now immune to the Imperial inspection. I'm so glad I have this upgrade in my deck. Let's roll out the Luke first. Let myself lose my Luke dice to control here. He's hoping he decides to remove the blank Luke dice. That'd be great. Okay, friends in low places. He gets to remove one of my low cost events. I have 3, so he has good choices. Yeah. I'd remove Close Quarters Assault if I was him. None of them are really that great. But, yep. Close Quarters Assault could be scary. Let's roll out Ray at this point. Actually, let's not roll out Ray at this point. Let's play the comlink. Let's actually play the comlink to reroll my 2 Luke die and see what happens. Resource and a focus. Alright, now let's roll out Ray. I want to see if I can get this comlink die to work. Not too worried about the loss of resources. Yeah. Alright. Alright, so I can take 2 resources here, and then I've got 4 damage, which is good. I'm fine with that. Of course, he can fast hands the disrupt and I lose them both. Oh, he does! Oh, he does. He does. And I lose the comlink as well. Well, Luke die is focusing Ray to a resource side. And he's electroshocking it. Son of a bitch. I think I'll guard the 2 Krennic dice that turn up if they land on mill sides. Focus side he can mill 2, guard would mean he's only milling 1. I think claiming's just best here. Because claim prevents 1 mill by itself as well. Okay, I was wondering whether he'd go to the damage after all. Alright, lose the guard, lose the overconfidence, don't care. Alright, he's getting some resources ready here. Both Vibro Knives are now in play. Interesting. Well, I will definitely play the first Vibro Knife. Roll out the Luke, which allows me to draw a card. Resource 2 melee, overwrite the Vibro Knife with a Vibro Knife. Roll out Ray. This is fun for my opponent, I'm sure, this game of beautiful, beautiful solitaire. Alright, and let's just resolve 5. Let's resolve 5 into him. Even though it's definitely better to kill off the Crime Lord possibility here. Not going to. Oh, I could have synchronicity'd. I forgot synchronicity is a card in my hand. A card in my hand. A card in my hand. Do I try for some more damage here? I mean, there's some good chance for some good damage here if I overwrite the Vibro Knife with a Comlink. That's what I'll do. I'll overwrite the Vibro Knife now with a Comlink. Reroll these 2 dice. A resource. That's great. I'm going to discard the Makashi Training even, which now I have nothing left to mill with. Try for this. Nope. Well, I can synchronicity with this. He's at 10, so the 12 kills. Yeah, that's why I'm annoyed with synchronicity, because I could have killed him. So let's synchronicity to kill. Did I really do enough damage to kill him? I did 5, I did 3, so that makes him to 8, right? And then he's got 2. Did he do that wrong, or am I counting wrong? I did 5 this turn. Did I do 3 last turn? I might have done 3 last turn. Alright, I lose my eyes force claim. I must have lost 2. I must have done 3 last turn somehow. This deck's too fast for me to keep up with! Ah! Alright. Don't need 2 Comlink dice. No, that's a Vibro Knife dice. Well, I'm going to overwrite the Comlink anyway. There's 4 speeds. There's my 4 speeds now. Okay, cool. So let's start with a 4 speed, and then an overwrite the Comlink with the Vibro Knife. He knows how this works. I'll roll out Ray, see if we can get the 4 speed action. Because I'm up against a job with a fast dance here. Don't get it. Roll out the loop. Draw another card. Alright, so I'm going with 3 melee damage here. That's not very good. Might end up playing the Comlink on Luke here. To do some rerolling. It's kind of unpredictable, this die. Landed on a melee still. He's going to 1/4 portion that. Okay, give me an extra resource. Thank you very much, Captain. So let's play the Comlink on the Luke here, and let's re-roll these 4 dice. It's not on the Ray, so I can't resolve straight afterwards, but I'm kind of wishing I could resolve straight afterwards, because that's 6 damage right there. 6 beautiful Comlink damage. So he's going to try and get... Oh, no, he didn't. Okay. This got to do for my hand, the Jedi Robes and the other 4 speed. Okay. Well, he's going to be able to claim off this, so let's just resolve my 6. Didn't get any disrupt. He's really wanting disrupt for my kind of Scum Imperial Inspection here. He gets to claim, okay. Is he going to put something back on top of his deck? Or what's he thinking of here? I don't want to miss this, so I'm going to check. Nope, nothing. Alright. I will mill you for 1 then. You lost a bait and switch. Alright, good for me. Next turn, going in, I have 8 cards left. I lost both my eyes, the forces, 5 resources. At this point, speed must be much less, because I need to start playing cards like Makashi Training and actual damage. Try and kill this guy. Bait. Okay, Blackmail comes out. Blackmail fast hands. Scary, scary business. So let's play the Makashi Training now whilst I can. Let's move back to 3, but, you know, I'm going to be able to do a lot of damage if he's not removing my dice, which he must be able to at this point. Gets the 3 disrupt, which he can fast hands my eyes, the scum, to just get 3 resources out of this. Now he's deciding whether he wants to do that disrupt. Okay. Yep. He needs another resource. Take an extra resource. Alright, he re-rolled for another focus. Alright, Luke, rolling. At least he's not going to do heavy milling this turn. I mean, I'm okay with him taking money. Even though he will eventually crime Lord Luke. Ooh, focuses. That's cool. If he aces in the whole Crime Lords right now, I'm screwed, but why would he ace in the whole Crime Lord when he can just play the Crime Lord, you know? Oh, because he doesn't have the resources. That would make a lot of sense, Gameslayer. Alright, he doesn't like you removing one of my focus dice, which is the Luke die specifically. That's fine, I guess. He's still got a lot of stuff to remove here. Where's the Ray dice? Oh, there's the Ray dice. It's involved. It's in there. It's in the middle there. It's on the edge. Alright, so one. Alright, so I'm going to be doing like 5 damage this turn, whereas I need 6. So that's annoying, so I'm going to have to do some discarding to reroll here. Although Synchronicity would win me the game, actually. I can Synchronicity after I resolve the focus, after I focus to 3. He's going to pass, so I will do my focusing to 3. Even though I'm playing into his trap, most probably here. Yep, 1/4 portion, that's what I expected. It's being a resource though, I can now discard and I can re-roll these 2 dice? These 2 dice, sure. Well, yeah, these 2 dice. 1 melee, okay. That's the melee I needed to do Synchronicity with. Okay, he's going to claim. So I'm going to go this for 2, put him to 8. This for 2 to put him to 10, and then the 1 for the game. And then the resolving the 1 for the game. Alright, this deck is consistent. This deck is very consistent and does a good amount of damage. I was surprised how much damage this deck can do when I'm using cards like Comlink and stuff. I was gonna put, and I guess the action cheating hurts too, but I don't want to do a period joke. Yeah, this deck is consistent in its damage output. Its damage output is consistently like 5, which isn't the best, but that's good. I mean, I'm not sure if I'd take this to a tournament, but it's powerful. I don't think it's quite good enough to take to a tournament. I think the damage output is just slightly low for a tournament, but I mean, the fact that you're taking your entire turn pretty much before your opponent, if you're playing your Ray properly, is great. Because he doesn't want to take his battlefield in game 1. Because he thinks I'm going to always be outspeeding him, but I'm not, because I'm going to spend a lot of time resolving this stuff when I know he doesn't have any removal in his hand. I know my IG-88 FN deck would just tear through this thing. Generally, unless, you know, you roll incredible like I did the first time. Like, I can't remove any of the dice, though, with my IG-88 FN, but, like, I can just kill the Ray almost instantly, and then, well, the Luke almost instantly, probably. And the action cheating stops. Like, 2 and 2 or 3, Luke's dead. But turn 2 or 3, FN's dead, and it's Ray versus IG88. Or Ray versus FN. I think FN has that match, so... yeah. Alright, well, this has been me, Gameside99, aka No Brainer. Thank you for watching. Signing off.